Peace and blessings. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Hope you guys are doing well. All praises to the Most High, praises to our Melech King, Yahushua Mashiach. For without him, where would we be? The title of this live is pretty simple. All I'm saying is, what do you want to know? Truthfully. And that's an honest question, I think, and probably a vague question to ask, because I'm pretty sure everybody would like to know a lot of things, or not a lot of things. Some people just don't want to know anything at all, actually. But yeah, I just want to hang out with y'all, but there's a lot going on that I'm seeing, especially or have seen, especially in the ditto, the targeting individual network. And I want the real ones to understand that, of course, the people that you see besprinkled in the target individual network are populated with think spies, people who are inhabited by fallen angel spirits or who have fallen angel DNA. Because the truth is that if you belong to Satan, you understand, if you belong to the fallen, if you're worshiping them now, you've done it in the past. You understand? So there's nothing like, oh, well, they finally got you. No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that at all. If you were worshiping them in the past, you're worshiping them today. Okay. And that's just really what it is. And a lot of people, because of selective breeding, we know that a lot of these people are actually, they have DNA with these people. So, of course, you're going to have a fallen angel demon in you because you're supposed to. So, a lot of them are fallen. They are. And they're trying to put up this facade like as if they're actual holy angels, but they're not. Satan loves to parade around like he's that, but he's not. He's a masquerade. And that's exactly what this is a masquerade ball. Everybody wearing a mask. Because, like I said, we all got a role to play, don't we? A lot of the things that these so called target individuals are speaking, like, oh, well, they're trying to kill me, this and that. I'm saying most of them, the majority of them that you see, all they're doing is that is an indirect curse that they're actually sending to the real ones because they're mimicking and mocking. I already told y'all that. They're mimicking and mocking you at the same time because that's what Satan does. And half of them ain't even chosen. They not. They chosen all right, but not for the right thing or for the right reason. They want to wield all that demonic power. You understand what I'm saying? They want that dark power they want to wield, but they don't want any other responsibility. They just want power, period. They want to be able to walk on water like Hamashiach did. They want to be able to heal the sick, cure the blind. You understand? All those things. They want it all the power, but they don't want the responsibility that comes along with it. Because the Most High, i.e. Hamashiach, you understand, or interchangeably, because you can do that, because he's all that. He was the one when he came on the scene, he wasn't doing that for material gain. All of that power that he was doing, he was not working the miracles to be seen. You see what I'm saying? Satan does that and his fallen. Well, let me just say the fallen, period. They do that. They want recognition for the things that they do so that they can be recognized as the true light when they're not. And we already know that. Okay? So I want people to understand this. All I'm trying to do is composite this stuff for you because this is things that we already know. And the 144,000 are in this program. I feel like some are, and then some are not. But that don't mean that they're not being watched because from the moment that you are put into your mother's in the matrix, that's the womb. Okay, from the moment that you grow in the womb, you have to understand that Satan already waiting. He already know which one is going to be the holy vessel that the Most High is going to use for his people because he already knows us. And you get 7 lifetimes. It took 7 days to create the earth. You get 7 lifetimes to prove that you can be obedient, you can be redeemed, and you'll step out on blind faith to find your way back to him. You get 7 lifetimes to do that. And the reason why these so called witches and warlocks today are so bold and happy because they feel like, oh, yeah, we're going to get everlasting life finally on earth. See, that's what Satan promised them, but he never promised them, oh, you're going to ascend up to heaven. No, he and his angels want to go back up to heaven. And that's not going to happen. Okay? So you just see how Satan loves to stretch the space of imagination in the minds of mankind. And we have given him free reign to do that because that's how he has become uh, a mad genius. And I don't give Satan no glory, but I gotta give him his big one for this because y'all have made it so. Y'all have. Yes, you have. You've made it so. This is why he's a mad genius at this shit because he got all y'all memories. Because each lifetime, yes, that cycles back, you get memories. And see, these so called ascended masters or ascenders of mastery is knowledge. And we already know that because they're talking about the knowledge of the past, their past lives. I told you that that's actually time travel in a nutshell. Jacob's ladder, so on and so forth. Okay, that is real time travel. They don't have a time travel machine. I don't understand why people are still sucking that shit up. They don't have a time traveling machine. There's no way they can have that. You know why? Because if they did, we would all be dead. And this will really be Satan's kingdom. Why isn't it not? Because they ain't got a machine. Y'all be playing, man. Y'all don't know nothing. And I ain't talking about the righteous. Y'all know what y'all doing, and keep on doing what you're supposed to be doing. I'm saying the fake ones. Y'all still sacrificing goats and chickens, sacrificing your loved ones, doing blood rituals, sex magic, and all that. Y'all ain't learned nothing. Y'all are amateurs, amateurs. And I've literally showed that I can wield the same power once again as you because I was destined to do so. I was destined to do so. I'm mandated to do so. But I'm doing it with responsibility. I'm doing it with grace, class, elegance, eloquence. You understand what I'm saying? And I am a priest, literally. For real though, by blood. And Satan's mad because she thought she had me, but you don't. I told y'all that Owl House, the Owl House show, but I think he was on season two. Yeah, season two. That character Darius was designed to mock me or tailor to you know what I mean, my personality or what they think. You know what I mean? Because Satan likes to mock and mimic. So that's what they believe. They thought that I was actually a part of their clan, and I wasn't because I am by blood a priest. You understand what I'm saying? And Satan wants people like that. He wants holy vessels. He does. That's why Satan tried to get y'all. Talking about the real ones. Satan tried to get y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So it's deep, you know, but it's not deep to the point where you can't get this information because it's out there. It is, and right now, uh, Satan's and I hate to say that, I'm just say the fallen who have inhabited the vessels of the soothsayers, the New Age witches and warlocks of today, who are prophesying just as accurately as the Most High's people. The reason why is because he said he'll pour out his spirit on all flesh. So that includes the wicked ones too, because all things shall be made known. That's what I'm saying. Oh, we're not supposed to know this. We're not supposed to know that. Well, it's too late now. You know what I mean? You had too many of the people wanting to know this stuff. So now you know. Now what you gonna do with it? That's the big question. That's why I asked, what do you want to know? Ask yourself that. What do I want to know? Do I want to know the full scope of things or do I want half truth? Do I only want 25% of the truth today? I don't know. I think I want like 50% of a lie and then just give me a little bit of the truth. See, that's the thing. People think that we can micromanage how we are supposed to receive and or output the truth. Give it away. You can't do that. You just can't because you guys are not skilled. And you're not mandated to do that. Only the Most High is the only one who knows all things. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all really truly don't know him. You don't know how monstrous he can really be, since y'all want to call him that. And that's Satan talking, calling him a monster because Satan already know that. See, in a nutshell, Satan got tired of getting fucked by the Most High and thought one day he was going to bend the Most High over. And the Most High said, no, Negro, no. I'm daddy and always will be. Know your place. And he didn't want to. Well, I'm just going to go and get all the other ones who feel the same way I feel. I'm going to do my own thing. But yeah, I'm going to screw you. Nigga, please. I'm just telling you the truth. The Most High, he got a great sense of humor too, and he knows how to pull your card. Since y'all like playing with cards these days, sure do. He knows how to pull your card. Okay, there's a lot of craziness that I'm seeing, and I just watch. I don't have to say anything. So you got to understand when we're activated, every witch, warlock, goon, goblin, y'all read comics and watch their movies and stuff. I don't understand how you don't tie this stuff in. Like they don't just make that stuff for nothing. And I'm not saying that that's true because it is conjecture and confusion. But when you're awake, you can just weave through all that stuff. You just know. You just know. You know what I mean? When like you're really awake, because even these so-called wake culture people who say, "Oh, they're awake," the so-called ascended masters, all y'all got, and that's why y'all mad. See, and y'all got y'all madness in check though. You have to keep your madness in check. That's why you got to keep on serving them so that you can maintain some semblance of sanity. Because them demons are gonna eat you alive if you don't do what they tell you to do. Hello, you understand what I'm saying? I don't know what better to explain this stuff to y'all. What do you want to know? Because I can tell it as how I've experienced it. I can tell it from what I know. You understand? There's things that we can reveal, things that we all can reveal and can't. You understand? A fool revealeth it all, but a wise man keepeth it, and that's just a fact. We got to keep Satan's seed in darkness. We can't let him get an upper hand, but it's already out. You get 7 lifetimes, okay? If you already didn't figure out who you was, okay, well, you know now. There's no reason to repeat what they've done because you don't have any memory of it. You know why? Because the memory belongs to Satan. He's the one who gets it. It's just like if you've seen the show Heroes. Remember the character Gabriel who was going around stealing everybody's power because he had the ability to steal everybody's power, but he needed to take their brain signature. And that makes you think about how they clone our brain signature, right? This is the reason why I told you how also these demonic ones are apt and in tune to us and our thoughts because we're connected to them as well. We are. They're connected to us and we're connected to them, but not to the point where they'll have rulership over us. You understand? It's just not going to work because the Most High, we're protected by holy runes, if you will. Let's say it like that, like for real. We're protected by holy runes. And when you got holy runes protecting you, them demonic ones ain't going to work. It's just not. Why do you think that they had to put all that back in the day? They had to put holy runes around. That's what the Most High was doing it to protect his people and to protect them, period. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Like, that's just really what it was about. There's nothing wrong with you doing that. What I'm saying is this: it's all about intention. And I told y'all that. Where's your thoughts going to? What are you doing on a daily basis? Because I'm telling you, it ain't got nothing to do with you wanting to be this, be that, be this, be that. I'm not saying that you got to stop doing that because all that is important. But I'm saying in this hour, you need to focus on the Most High, and that's it. That's it. And ask Him what He wants you to do. He might do want you to go and reintegrate yourself back into the system and do a job. That it's not up for you to question that or for you to try to feel like, oh well, I need to do this for my own personal gain. No, he probably needs you to only go there because remember, In order to dismantle, you gotta join them sometimes. In order to beat them, don't get it twisted. Every person who's practicing witchcraft and tapping into that dark energy are not against the holy people. A lot of them want to see the Most High people win too because they already know what it is that they're doing. I'm not saying all of them wants to, but I'm saying some of them do because the Most High got people in high places too. That's my point that I'm trying to make. But I'm not the type of person to sit up here and be looking for them people. I don't give a damn. But I know that the Most High He has people in high places. He really does. Satan ain't the only one in the high places. Yeah, he's sitting on his little wicked throne filled with bones and saber tooth. You understand what I'm saying? But he's not running the show. He not. The Most High is running everything, and he's just making y'all think that y'all actually are real gods. And that's the big joke that Satan is playing on you. Oh, I'm an ascended master with all the knowledge of my 7 lives living now on earth, but you still ain't haven't ascended out of your body back up to heaven though. Hmm. You're damned. And the Book of the Dead should have taught you that, but they didn't tell y'all that, huh? In the Book of the Dead, but y'all are obsessed with it. All you want is knowledge and power. That's it. Life force energy requires memories. You understand what I'm saying? When you suck that up, you take that person's life force, you take that person's what's attached to them, their demons and everything good. You understand? Because that's what these witches and warlocks want. They want to try to perform miracles in this life. And it's not going to happen because Satan only gives those type of powers mhm, to the albinos because their bodies are designed to do that. And I'm only telling you the truth. Take it or leave it. See, and that's what's so funny. Like y'all who got them brown, black, or quote unquote black bodies, right? Who got them brown bodies? And your body is brown, it ain't black. But I'm just saying, who got them bodies? It's funny how y'all doing the most. Y'all doing all this clowning for him. You understand what I'm saying? All these incantations and crap, and he still ain't gave y'all ass no physical power, like to be able to manifest that power physically. How come can Chris Angel? And I know some of that stuff. I know it. Some of it, yeah, because it's limited. They're limited on that. They are limited. Demonic power is limited. It's not limitless. Holy power is limitless. Yes, it is. You understand what I'm saying? There's no constraints put on it, and the Most High is literally curving it and guiding it in the right order it's supposed to go in. Satan is chaos, chaotic. He don't have control over it, which is why this his kingdom is crumbling. If he was the genius, the mad genius that he really is, though, see, I had to bring him up just to tear him down. Your kingdom wouldn't be plummeting. It wouldn't be crumbling before your eyes. It wouldn't. But like I said, you wait until you get your real power, though. Ooh, they gonna be scared of you. I'm talking about the real one. Cause when y'all able to do all that for real, they gonna be scared of you. For real. They already scared of you now because they already know. And they don't want you to find out truly who you are. Because if you find out truly who you are to the most high, then yeah, that's it. So I don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell it like it TIN. If you catch my drift. Like I said, can't be mad at me. Be mad at the one who sent me. Because all I am is just a messenger. You understand? Don't matter what it look like. Don't matter what it sound like. Okay? And he's such a hypocrite. He gonna try to point the finger. But she, but they, but can't turn no mirror. You can't even look in the mirror. Vampires don't like their own reflection. I wonder why. I wonder why. Because they can't see themselves. Because they're damned. They're dead. They're done. And all of y'all are done. All that witchcraft and stuff ain't gonna work for you. I'm telling you. Not for too long. I am tired of y'all. I know y'all tired of me, but I am tired of y'all. So, anyways, let me tell y'all about this story. So, LAPD, they did the most. Okay, and the best quote that I like is that only a wise man can play the part of a clown, but a clown can never play the part of a wise man. And I believe that. So, like I said, I can play crazy really well. Remember when David they had put David in prison and he was acting crazy with all that saliva running down his mouth and stuff. See, that's what I'm saying. David knew the assignment, man. Hallelujah. But anyways, y'all. So LAPD put on this whole show, and man, I put it on for him too. I put it on for him too because I like to play the game too. I play the games as well, but I just want to show them that I can play the game better than them because truthfully, I am a seer, like a real actual prophet who happens to be a priest. You understand? So, in respectable terms, well, I wouldn't say it's probably respectable, but to put it in layman's terms or earthly terms, I'm a precog. Anybody who's a seer is a precog. Um, anyone who can see, and that's just through anything. You can see through other people's. It's like literally, if you had visions and things like that, it's like seeing things through people's eyes. Okay, that's what you're seeing because like you're either playing the role or you're seeing it through somebody's eyes, and that's the thing about seeing. There's plasticity. You understand? The mind stretches, or the spirit. There's no constraints in the spiritual realm. You understand what I'm saying? Like how it is here on Earth. But where was I going with this? LAPD. Let me get back to that. They came right. Avalon and 105th is where I live. Okay, I don't give a damn. I ain't scared of these people. I'll give you my address and everything. And some of them are bold enough to show up. Like they should. I'm gonna get to that last night. But Avalon and 105th, right? Rush hour traffic is going on. So I already knew these people are already coming for me, stuff like that, because I called them. I wanted to see if they was gonna come or not. So I'm saying all of the stuff. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to prove a point here. And let them know like you guys are not going to continue to terrorize me and do what you do because I have not physically put my hands on anybody. I'm not a criminal, none of that, and I'm well within my right to have a discussion with you. So I'm calling them, and they never send them. But because I already know that they're waiting for a specific time, and then this was all sporadic because I'm a spontaneous type of person. A spontaneous being is what I am. You understand? So when you're spontaneous, you're reckless because to them you're reckless because they can't put any type of predictions on what you're going to do. That is what makes you unpredictable. They just don't know, but they can only hope. And see, that's the thing. Oh, I know where I was going with that whole thing, and I'll get back to that. It just came back to me. The precognition and telepath. Okay, telepathy. That's really what it is. And I'm a twin too, so twins share that telepathic bond, and twins are the key to behavioral science, system of psychiatry. I told you guys that the study of twins have contributed to that. So telepathy, precog, me being a priest, all of that plays into that. So you understand, like the Most High created a powerful being, hallelujah, but it still goes back to Him because He's the most powerful one. Okay, I'm just an extension of that power. So they show up, right? It's five of them. Okay, all of them got their hands on me. All right. Do you know that none of these motherfuckers cannot put me down? Cannot one put me down. I'm just standing up there, moving around, just letting them shuffle me around. And I'm shuffling them around, and they shaking, they scared, they don't know what to do. All of your tactical combat is not working on me. So it's rush hour traffic because everybody's thinking, okay, this is going to be the moment where they're going to kill him. That's why so much traffic down Avalon. But it stays busy though, because that's just Avalon. But I'm just saying though, everybody's looking, stopping, cruising by, honking, doing a little evil stuff with skulls and stuff like that when they don't know that death is my best friend too. He's really my best friend. Y'all just don't know him. Y'all know him, but he's really my best friend. Death is really my best friend. Trust me. Y'all don't know that for real though. But yeah, they walking by doing their little stuff. They got the witches, the Jezebel, daughters of Jezebel out. They got their hair wrapped, face painted, all that crap. And the men. So I'm just sitting up there playing with these people, man, and it got to the point where it was. I told you it was rush hour traffic, so they all got their hands on me, and I'm just dragging them all into rush hour traffic, into closer and closer. I'm inching them to rush hour traffic until the Most High said, "Don't do that, son. Don't do it." So with between all of the madness, you understand what I'm saying, and the mania that I was experiencing in that moment, and rightfully so, I knew what I was doing. You know what I mean? Of course, I was driven by emotion and stuff like that, and I was triggered, and I was just done by that point. I was livid. I'm like, no, I want y'all to have a discussion. But it was funny because I had to keep calling to get them down here because they were not coming. And then I told them, the lady was like, "Oh, do you have any weapons?" The dispatch, "Do you have any weapons and anything like that?" I said, "No, I do not have any weapons. I don't need to. I don't need to kill your ass with my hands. I can kill you with my mind." "Oh, well, if you're gonna kill them," she says, "if you're gonna kill them with your mind, I'm not gonna send them then." Are you kidding me? I'm literally a man. I got that much power. But see, I'm trying to prove to them who my father is, not prove to them who I am, because I already know who I am. I don't need to prove that to you. I've already been stepped at it into my power and been doing what my father put me here to do. I don't need to prove that to nobody. Nobody, because everybody gonna know. You understand? Everyone is gonna know. Okay, so they let me go back. Father said, "Don't do it." Okay, and I said, "Okay, you know what? I can't do this." I went ahead and gave in. Let them kick my knee down. See, I did that. I let them kick my knee down and let them twist my arm because I'm very flexible, so it can go very far. So go ahead. That shit wasn't hurting me. And then they put me down. They hog tied me like an animal. I'm speaking my Hebrew holy tongue the whole entire time, praying. You understand what I'm saying? All of that. They just don't know what to do. They just scatterbrain. You understand what I'm saying? They don't know what to do. They trying to get it together because this is a spontaneous outburst. You understand? This was not supposed to happen, according to them. You see, I choose when you drive me crazy, and then even then, when you drive me crazy, I still am the one who is in control because I'm supposed to be. Yeah, it's called chess, folks, for a reason. It's called chess for a reason. So they hog tied me. They throw me in the back of the car, right? I'm still shoveling around, acting crazy. They tie my feet together, even though I'm already hog tied with the zip ties. I'm just talking mess. Just talking, talking, talking. They trying to figure out what they're gonna do. Then here comes an ambulance truck. Here they come, two guys get out. Are you hurt? This and that. Meanwhile, of course I am. I got cuts everywhere. You understand? From them trying to get a whole handle on me. And I don't even feel any of that stuff because it's the adrenaline pumping, the mania, you understand? And I know that the Most High was giving me strength in that moment. So I knew by this point I'm already simmering down as I'm in the car. And these two guys, they come to the car, these Edomites, and they're like shaking. Everybody's shaking, just shaking, scared. I'm like, what the? And I'm just telling them, how are you guys in the force? And I told them, I said, one day, y'all gonna have to do this to the right person. Okay? And that's facts. You're gonna have to do this to the right person. Because right now you're doing this to the wrong person. But one day you're gonna have to do this to the right person. And y'all are not even skilled physically or mentally to be able to withstand such a tragedy like this. Because I could have literally taken them into rush hour traffic with me. I had the power. I had them all with me, and I was inching them closer and closer and closer. And each time I inched, they got in a more of a disarray. I got more closer and closer and closer to taking them down. You understand what I'm saying? But it was something that had to be proven in that moment. I'm not saying all this stuff to try to gas anybody up to go and do the same thing because I'm not proud about that. But I am in charge of this. You understand what I'm saying? I know this is tailored to me and my psyche, but I want you to understand that I'm in control of it. That's right. And I'm just playing the game too. How I'm supposed to play it. How I want to play the game. How I'm supposed to play it. Folks just don't understand. So they wouldn't take me to the ambulance. Okay, I told them, whatever, do whatever you need to do. They left because they was too scared. They didn't know what to do. So then we still there. Then they take me to the police station. I'm still hogtied in the motherfucking car. They run walking around, seeking counsel to try to figure out what to do. Oh, we're gonna call up this psychiatrist from downtown, and it's taking him over an hour just to get there because clearly it's rush hour traffic because everybody's coming to see the showdown between the Most High's holy, one of the Most High's holy vessels, and Satan's um army. Okay, and he finally gets there, and I told him, I said, I'm not talking to your white ass. I sure did. And it had nothing to do with him being white, but I knew how to get them mad. I ain't talking to you, and I know why they sent you. I'm not talking to you. Oh, he's racist. This and that. I don't give a damn. Like I said, race is a construct. How you gonna call me racist? I didn't trust me. I didn't talk and been around people from all walks of life. I can't be racist. How can I be racist when I've lived multiple lives? Okay, not to say that I've been a different color or race. And I keep telling you, race is a construct. Nobody's really the color white. Nobody's really the color black. Look in the mirror. You'll see. You may take the hue, which is the appearance of white, or you may take the hue, which is the appearance of black, which is still not black. Your identity is. Have you guys learned nothing? I get to the station. They're there. Then they were trying to let me go because they knew that they were in the wrong. Oh, but we got to make it look like as if he was going to try to kill himself. And that's what they lied and said that I was calling the police to say. And I never said that. You check the phone records for that. That's why I can't wait until y'all all get y'all. Because y'all going to get it coming to you for what you done to me. Oh, and if that ain't nothing, I forgot to post the picture and the video that I took of this medical shop, right? That was right at the corner of my house. And it was a very upscale medical shop for it to be in South Central. Okay. But I was there. They tainted my damn edibles that I got from them one time. Do you know if the Most High shut that place down? He told me he was gonna shut it down too. Done. Somebody tried to pull that at my old house when I was ordering my medication, and they tainted it. Uh, got shut down. Now here we go again. It's shut down again. Y'all gonna get shut down. I'm telling you, the Most High does not play about his people. That's why I just sit back and laugh at y'all because I already know the end and what's coming. When you just know, you just know, and then it's like it's hard to try to reintegrate yourself back into the world and pretend like everything's all right because you just know that will drive a person mad. You understand? Because that amount of power that is existing in a human being or a vessel, human vessel, you understand, will drive a person mad to know that. And there's precepts for that that tell you that. Proverbs, especially. You know what I mean? It is, but that's just the type of person that I've always been as a kid. I've always been a person who wanted to learn, always wanted to learn. I don't have to be the teacher because I'm still a student. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still a student, and I realize that all I'm here to do is chip away all of the layers of deceit like an onion. That's it. Because Satan has you guys' minds eclipsed. For real, though. For real. And he got you really believing that you're a high priestess. You're not. You may be a high priestess in his kingdom, but you ain't a high priestess in the Most High. And that's facts. There's no way you're going to be a high priestess in the Most High. There's no way you're going to be an emperor or empress. Let me say empress in the Most High's kingdom. No way you're going to be able to do all that. Witchcraft, I'm saying. You're going to be able to do all that. Okay? You're just not. This is the way that the Most High has made it. And let me piggyback. Oh, I'm off the subject of that. Oh, let me go back to it. Hold on. Just to clean it up because I did not. Long story short, what happened with The police. They transferred me to Harbor UCLA. From there, they gave me two shots. I don't know if that was a COVID shot or not because it still hurts. And that happened what October 2nd, and it still hurts. They gave me one in my left and one in my right. So I don't know what the fuck they gave me, to be quite honest. But I feel fine. Okay, I feel fine. I still feel like myself. I don't feel like anything's wrong. I feel fine. Um, they had me on a 5150 in a seclusion. Then they transferred that to a 5250 because my mother is the one that told them that she wants me on medication. Oh, he has to take his medication. Newsflash, I never took that shit. The hell? Y'all crazy. But see, it makes sense though for them to paint us as crazy today because Satan is really mad though. He's the really mad one. But he wants to throw stones. He wants to superimpose that upon us because he's a hypocrite and an accuser. So it makes sense for them to call me crazy because I'm an angel of judgment, anyways. So you're gonna have to call me crazy, but it does make sense. So I do have to still play that role, and it also plays into my benefit because I can use that whenever I want to. That's what I'm saying. Like I know how to trick these motherfuckers for real. It's fun to me. That's why they be looking at me scared and don't want me sitting next to them. They get up and move or scared to look at me and then look down. The fingers is twiddling and all this other type of stuff. Don't be afraid of me. Please don't. Because there's somebody that's worse than me. And I ain't talking about your God. So like I said, they transferred me to CMC. From there, the 5250, they put me on. They try to keep me for 14 days in Hawthorne, where I used to live, and that's what's so sad because I made Hawthorne a lot of fucking money. I did. Them people purposed me, and that's where I grew up. You understand? I was 8 years old when I moved there, and I just moved out of there. 22. I was there for 22 years. It would have been 23, so it was 22 and a half years. Okay, and for them to do that to me after I helped the Hawthorne Police Department when I was a young kid and found the gun to help you guys solve a robbery that you couldn't do or was too lazy to. I helped you do that. A kid found the gun. I was walking my little sister to school because I think I was off track back then. We had tracks. I was off track, even though we went to the same school. She went across the street to the little kindergarten, and I was on the other side. And on our way there, just being a kid, me and my sister was just playing, talking, whatever. So I don't remember what we was talking about. That doesn't matter. I ended up seeing what looked like a gun, and it's crazy because I was so courageous in that moment and so brave. Like no, I didn't have any fear at all, or I didn't even stop to think And I guess that was the kid in me. How kids have this sort of curiosity that is so dangerous because they're not afraid. You understand what I'm saying? This curiosity to want to learn, this curiosity to want to know, and things like that. And it could be potentially dangerous. Uh, I went, got the gun, and it was heavy, so I knew it was a gun. You understand? And I was playing with it, like just throw. I remember that I was playing with it, like just in the air, like a kid. And then the Most High told me. See, I didn't know it was the Most High who was literally guiding my mind. Then go ahead, son, get those. This is not what he said, but I'm only saying I'm filling in the blank. Go ahead, son. Go ahead and get those newspapers over there. They were hanging on the in front of the apartment building because I had found the gun in front of an apartment building. And it was just laying there, like it was waiting for me to pick it up. I got the newspapers, took them out, took the bag, and doubled it, and put the gun in there, wrapped it, and I put the gun in the back of my pocket. Now, how would me, a kid, know to do that? And I finished, and I walked my sister to school, and guess what I did? I went into the principal office, Miss Brown, because I was a very I was a class clown, like I was troubled for real. I mean, come on, hey, that's what happens when you get molested, when people are doing SRA on you for real though. None of that crap that these people are lying about in the TI community network. A lot of them didn't experience that stuff, and maybe they did, but they like it. Not me. But yeah, so I went and put the gun on the table to Miss Brown, so she knew me because I stayed in her office. I was the class clown. Everybody loved me because I used to always clown on the teachers all the time. I was rebellious. Like I always was rebellious against education too. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't give a damn about it. I just was clowning because I thought the stuff was funny, and I knew, I guess, subconsciously that this is bullshit, and that's what I was acting out. And of course, things that had taken place, or what has happened to me, traumatic, from a traumatic standpoint, I was acting out those things as well. But I came in there, gave it to her, and she was just surprised, scared, like, oh my god, like Darius, just stay here. She's like, just stay here. You know how those white people be. She's like, Darius, wait, just wait here, please. And she comes back with the Hawthorne police. It's two of them. I'm standing there. They're asking me how I found it, what happened. I'm, telling them the story and telling them what I did. And I'm just watching this officer. And do you know, when he released that magazine and then he started to pull the clip back, and I saw all of those bullets coming out, I was just like, whoa, whoa, this was a real gun. Like, damn. But I was so humble about it in that moment. Like, I didn't know what I was thinking. I just was watching it, you know? And from that point on, a week later, I got a call. My mom got a call from Larry Guidi, which was the Hawthorne City Hall, the mayor at that time. He was the mayor of Hawthorne of that time, and she got a call from City Hall and saying that they wanted to, them including the Hawthorne Police Department, they wanted to honor me at City Hall. The news stations came and all that, and I have proof of that. I posted that before. The only thing I cannot find is the news archive because they got rid of it. I don't know why they did, but I understand why they did. They want to paint me as a fucking criminal, but how am I a criminal and I helped save, a life or lives? And I didn't even know. I was unaware of that because I was a kid. So I was always a good kid. Always. I was always a good person. You understand? And they always saw me as a threat because they wasn't happy that I found that gun. They was really mad. You understand? Because they're like, okay, yeah, we got to watch this motherfucker now because the better angels of our neighborhood. You understand? Well, let's watch him and keep an eye on him because, yeah, he wants to save the world. But anyways, they honored me with a plaque. Larry Guidi honored me at City Hall. So many people were there. Of course, I was a kid, nervous. You understand? Shy, all that. So I didn't know how to accept that. It was just me. And then they tried to, and then they dressed, my brother up too. Like we were dressed in the same thing, but I'm the one who found the gun. If it was my brother, he probably would have tried to keep that shit. Oh man, hallelujah. I love him though. I love him. But no, I'm just saying though, and that's not to say or given to the idea of good twin, bad twin type of thing. We both are good, we both are bad, or have our moments of being bad. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not in no way, shape, or form trying to throw him under the bus. I understand him better than anyone on this earth. So, anyways, the Hawthorne Police Department gave me a plaque as well, which was from the chief of police at that time. So it's like you guys know me. The fact that y'all would do this to me really hurts me. You know what I mean? It hurt. It hurt the fuck out of me because I'm like, damn. Like I brought peace and awareness to your damn city. Sure did. But that's how they do, I brought that up because they transferred me from Harbor UCLA to CMC, which is College Medical, Center in Hawthorne. And I had no idea that actually even existed. It's literally hidden in plain sight. I think it's on 137th and Hawthorne Boulevard, or 138th and Hawthorne Boulevard. And that's where they sent me. And they were nasty. They were mean. People were taking briberies. Oh, I still have yet to do my Better Business Bureau. claim, because that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let them know exactly what type of fucking facility they're running up in there. Because y'all are wicked. And I'm praying earnestly for that mess to crumble, for that place to get shut the hell down, for y'all to lose jobs, all of y'all need y'all jobs taken away from you. Absolutely, I'm praying for it. Oh, why are you praying for somebody to lose their livelihood? Because, bitch, you look what you're doing in me and what you're doing in my people. So, yes, die, die, die. The hell? It's time to even the damn score. I ain't got time to play with y'all. It's time to even the score. That's why I said an eye for an eye, but no tooth for a tooth for you, baby, because we don't play that. See, we know an eye for an eye. The Most High know an eye for an eye, but not a tooth for a tooth. Y'all go a tooth for a tooth because you go below that. You try to hit below the belt. Go for the juggler, as they say. Hmm. Man, they were doing the most. Of course, they were perping, doing all that crap. They had all types of patients with the Bible's names, all of that. Because you know my name is Darius in the Bible, right? Okay, so they had somebody named Gabriel, which was a worker there. Okay, I already know what you guys are playing on. And then they had all these Thomas and James and and who else? Rachel, all these people, man, Mary, all that. I'm like, come on now, like you're not even funny. Y'all not even funny. And I just kept my cool. I just kept my cool, watched them do their little stuff. You know what I mean? Even when they had people doing nasty ass stuff, this dude named Lyle Kane, this nasty, disgusting ass, jacking off and all this other type of stuff. Y'all just nasty. Like, this is their world. It is. This is their world. This is what y'all want. This is what y'all like. You understand? Same spirits in Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why the Most High sent his two holy angels to destroy it. That's why they happy now to exploit them today because they're walking the earth right now. They sure are. And like I said, if you know who you are and you're one of the 144,000, you know. And you ain't got to say all that stuff because it's in you. The Most High had already revealed that stuff to you, and you ain't got to reveal that to nobody else because they already know. I'm talking about the ones who are on the opposing force. They know who you are too. That's why they want to try to get close to you, try to still get you and their brother to use you. Okay, that's all they want because Satan wants a holy vessel. That's why he was obsessed with trying to get the holy vessels that the Most High's angels were reincarnating in, like Moses' body and all in disciples' bodies and things like that. Like those are bodies, they need that because witches and warlocks can consecrate people's bones and things like that to try to consume or to tap into that power that was being used of that time. See, that's why I don't like me. And I'm gonna tell you the real. But this is stuff that we already know. Okay. So that went on. They shoved antipsychotics down my throat. I'm cool. I got out. And here we are. They still doing their mess. And then they trying to get me to voluntarily check myself into a sanitarium. Why would I do that? I'm not done yet. Or maybe I am. I'm not, listen, I'm just trying to help y'all out. And I'm just trying to help ease the pain. Okay. I'm just trying to help ease the pain because when you have a fellow servant of the Most High who's dealing with similar things that you're dealing with, you need to hear that from people. You understand? No matter how bad it is, you understand? It still is the truth because it does help you get some sort of peace because it's like, okay, yeah, I'm not the only one suffering alone. I have my other brother afar suffering, but we suffer in spirit. You understand? Because we're still together in heaven. We just are not together. We're still together in spirit. Let me just say that. And that's what I mean. So I'm done. I done said what I had to say. Uh, yeah, I'm going off writing stuff on my community because I can, and I will not stop doing that. They've been trying to silence me for the longest. And interestingly, last night is the time where it happened where, okay, let me pull off. Let me peel off, y'all. I'm done. Thank you, Father. Thank you for this day that you have made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. For my loved ones, I love you. And please don't be dismayed and don't stop what you're doing. Because I'm telling you, they want you to try to doubt yourself so you can stop. And don't stop. Don't make you feel like you're an omen because you're not. You are the solution. You are the solution. And they're pissed off. But I promise you, we finna rain hell on their ass very soon. Very soon. We finna rain hell on their ass. Because, like I said, an eye for an eye. But no tooth for a tooth for you. I'm out.